I'm not a violent man, but don't test my limits. My silence is the start of the finish. I'm sick of being hindered. I could have the lips of an angel, but swivel on my fingers. I'm open and honest, maybe not perfect, and that's the difference between you and me. I don't shirk responsibilities from my despondencies. I still battle from my knees. I'm not here to please, not anymore. The ship sailed, and I won't let you cowards tell me you failed. Bitch, I never quit, I just held the shit for so long, but now it's out, I fully believe I'm as strong as I'm told. This ain't the reaction you'd want when you ask me to stop. Bitch, I'm back now to stomp every lying fallacy. I dare you fuckers to challenge me. I'm too busy balancing the world on my shoulders for battling. Don't think these melodies and my memories. You had the chance to apologise. Now remember me as something you can never be, a man amongst enemies. I finally worked it out, so maybe the world is scared of me. I don't want to make this entire outro a diss, so let me switch and spread the love like Neon Genesis. There are plenty of people who haven't abandoned me, but now I don't even acknowledge the ones who slander me. So either say it to my face or don't expect my respect. I give it back twofold, I fall a nail on your neck. Shit, I guess be nice is something I can do now. I've killed the only, this Matthew is new now. Applying the logic I learned growing up on the streets. It's not a fucking persona, I just knew when to leave. My mother didn't grieve that her son was locked up. I was just faster than that, so I lifted my stock up. Picked up a pen, learned how to spit with my friends. So Leo and Grove, when we spitting some shit again. I don't live through pretend. I was 13 when I got mugged in the street next to my throat for a Nokia 3310. But that was a more, that was the day that it broke. I was scared to go out in the cold. A skinny little kid who couldn't fathom tucking his dick and panicking every time someone in a hoodie gave a wink. Looking back on the day, I maybe should have found my place. Punch one in the face, take a blade, my whole life erased. It's easy to say when I let the shit bleed on the page, but don't dare ask why I'm just anger and rage. Or you might find what happens in all the wrong ways. Maybe it's best for you to say on my hate. Legally insane, but I can't help the weakness in my brain. Just like I can't be blamed when I can barely contain the shit that I say. You should hear the shit I don't. If you think that this is me going for your throat, you already know I can easily make it worse. Mustn't call this a gift, I carry it as a curse. Explosive words, but struggle for anyone to listen. Diamond in the dirt, just wait for my chance to glisten. Coming back to this felt like remission of self-demolition. Smash again with an axe and fucking crush the competition. We're not friends, you're an MC that's beneath me. I was gone 15 years and you only taught me briefly. My soul is at peace, I can feel my life taking a bad turn. No more looking at me like a plague term. Let the dead burn as their heads turn. They can see I'm a champion who only needs proof to outlast your battalions. It's scary how much pressure I can take before I break into. Fucking shake the room when I embrace the doom. This ain't a place consumed. I'll lay waste to fools with abrasive wounds until I hurt and brood. Take your slide dicks on Twitter, I start calling you a bullshit. You wasn't there when I was pickling my liver. You wasn't there when I slashed my wrist, you didn't give a fuck back then, so start with a cut in the mirror. Before you question my issues or how I handle them. Before you say that my bragging is arrogance. Before you say that you could do easily what I do. You couldn't even handle a fucking yard in my shoes. So don't test me, especially if you never had the balls to protest me. You let me get away with everything I wanted so definitely, but you best be ready for the next episode I take. Because I'm not dying yet, that was your only mistake. Assuming I go away, I'm kinda like my headaches. Sting them in your brain for what feels like decades. Keep living your best days, I'm calling back the man I used to be. I'll surpass out and settle into something beautifully, ruthlessly cutting back on my social circle. Choking who I don't want around until they're purple. A wordsmith who's so pissed, masturbating over your girl's tits. Who doesn't have the balls to go and talk to a girl that's something half an inch away from me where I am. Just smell like a psychopath and go I'm out of wank. Just let me vent, let me get every layer off my chest. It's for the best, I can barely hold back the pretense. I fucking told you we are not friends, I'm never been nice. I can't tolerate my lies, this sort of death in my eyes, but not mine. I can help that I fantasize about murder and mayhem and who might die. So bring an army, come at me, bring a million people. I'm silent now until the purity of evil. Passion of the Christ, you over a church steeple. Then go confess my sins and be given my reprieval. It's easy, I say that I lied, this is real me. It'll take a lot more than your cold words to kill me. I'll still be standing and laughing when you hurt me. I'll still be a better man no matter all my cursing. Break the fourth walls, this whole album was in character. I'll still be fighting my case like a lyrical barrister. And you'll be hiding from the torture and torment. I bring you walked in the devil's tower and now you're locked in.
Let me give you a little inside information about God. God likes to watch. He's a prankster. Think about it. He gives man instincts. He gives you this extraordinary gift, and then what does he do? I swear, for his own amusement, his own private cosmic gag reel, he sets the rules in opposition. It's the goof of all time. Look, but don't touch. Touch, but don't taste. Taste, don't swallow. And while you're jumping from one foot to the next, what is he doing? He's laughing his sick fucking ass off. ass off. He's a tight ass. He's a sadist. He's an absentee landlord. Worship that? Never.
Better to reign in hell than serve in heaven, is that it?
Why not? I'm here on the ground with my nose in it since the whole thing began. I've nurtured every sensation man has been inspired to have.